Hey guys, welcome back. It's Anna. So today I've got an impromptu haul for you. I know I have talked about some craft allowances that I've allowed myself, and this is actually an unplanned purchase that I've made, a few items, because I did plan kind of like it was like a last minute trip to, well, I guess not last minute, but things got so busy that I really didn't think about the trip. So what I don't think I even mentioned in my last video of my Traveler's Notebook overnight kit where I was going. We headed to Vancouver, British Columbia overnight because we were going to see a concert. We went to see Sigur Rós. Sigur Rós does not tour very often, and the Seattle show was actually sold out when we tried to get tickets. So when they added a show in Vancouver, we jumped on it, and we got tickets so early that I didn't even think about, like, oh, we had a trip planned. And so everything was kind of last minute when we were actually packing and all that. And so I didn't really think about possible purchases that I would make going into a new city that I've never been to. And so I didn't really look up a stationery place until the day of, like a couple hours before we actually headed off. And so that's why I'm here, is to show you a short little haul. This is kind of like an accountability video as well, because I'm going to show you what I got. And I know I've talked about my wanting to spend less on things, but you know what? I'm not going to feel guilty about it. I say if you make intentions of spending less on craft supplies and then you find yourself going out and buying something that was slightly unplanned, don't feel guilty about it, because I think that's just punishing yourself, and then it just makes you, it's kind of like setting yourself up for failure. It's just you feel like, oh, now I've spent the money, I've gotten something when I said I wasn't going to buy something, and then you end up just kind of falling into the same bandwagon where you're just buying. Does that make sense? And I want you to feel okay with the purchases that you do make once in a while, even though you've said, I'm going to spend less, because it's kind of like going on a diet. Don't cut yourself cold turkey. Indulge once in a while. And I know it seems like I've been hauling a lot, which is very unusual because I usually don't buy a lot of stuff like this, but it just seems like all my purchases are kind of coming all at the same time. And it could just be a timing thing. Anyway, I digress, but I just want you to know that if you're kind of in the same boat as me where you're trying to make an effort to buy less, just, you know what, indulge yourself. Don't feel guilty if you go out and buy something for yourself. If it makes you happy, just do it. So anyway, I'm gonna get into this haul. I went to Paper Ya. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. It was in a cool little marketplace area. There was like a public market, so there were farmers' produce, and we got maple syrup at a stand by a local place. And this was kind of in an area where there were a ton of little, boutiques and shops and such. So I really enjoyed walking through it. My husband actually ended up buying a watch there. And this actually was just a piece of paper with, how to use wax seals. I can't talk today. I already know how to use them. I've been using wax seals for, I don't know, since like middle school. But, and it's funny how those things have become so popular now. But I really liked the image on their card. I love old illustrations like that. So I wanted to keep this card and show you guys. That's what the bag looks like. And here we go. All right, guys. I got Midori airplane paper clips. I've wanted these for a long time, and you know what? I didn't even think to add these to my allowances, just because, you know what? I really didn't need paper clips, but I really wanted the plain ones at some point because for traveling, I thought that would be really fun to add these to my travel journals. So these are going to be put to use. I got some stamps, and I thought these were so unique. These are like long wooden ones with a rubber stamp on the bottom. This one's got like these little flowers and then a dinosaur. I thought those were pretty unique, so I wanted those. I got a mushroom fungi stamp. I love mushrooms and fungi. I don't know, there's just something really fascinating about that. I don't know why. I've been trying to find a vintage book, like a vintage botanical book with these like mushroom vintage illustrations, and it's so hard to find. I've gone through a lot of old bookstores trying to find them, and it's pretty hard. But in the meantime, I can use the stamp. I thought these were really unique. These are the Pilot Friction stamps, and they came in different images. I got the one with the little coffee cup or tea cup, and I will definitely use those in my planner or in my journal. I got some, these are Look Tag removable adhesive papers. They're clear, 25 sheets, and they look like that. And that says baked beans on them. I thought they were really unique. I've never seen anything like that. And I actually don't intend to use these as actual sticky notes. I actually want to use them as like journal elements. And since there's only 25, I'll kind of like ration them. But I thought that was really cool. And then this is a set of craft label stickers. And there's 12 designs, 12 sheets. So that's what the different designs look like. And I did get, in the little wax seal section, a kind of hunter's green wax. I usually use only red and gold, and I really wanted to change that up and have a different option that wasn't red or gold. So I really like this color, and that was a reasonable price. And then this is pretty much my favorite thing that I've gotten, is this seal. And it's got 2 leaves and an acorn on it. Very pretty. I've been trying to look for something that had this kind of handle, so that was really fun to discover there. And then 2 washies. So this one's got the little babushka dolls on them, and these have the different like checker kind of design. All right, so somebody had requested me to possibly do them on a sheet of paper so you guys can see them, and I don't usually do that in my hauls just because for the sake of time in the videos, but if I can get this open in a reasonable time, I will do so and show you guys. Okay, I'm gonna try to quickly open this for you. And they make these so hard to open. You guys have been giving me great feedback on this stationary minimalism, by the way. I'm not sure if I've mentioned that. I think it's so great. I think it's so awesome that you guys are kind of in the same boat with me of just wanting to buy less, and that's really encouraging too, I think, is knowing when others are kind of in the same process as you. So I'm gonna find a blank sheet here, and I continue to encourage you to definitely share your experiences, your stories. If you're struggling or if you're just kind of hitting your wall, that would be so cool if you guys would just leave me that feedback, because I definitely have. I go through those moments, and nothing helps more than talking it through with somebody who's going through the same process. And that's why I come on here. I love your feedback, guys. So I don't know why I'm cutting this so exact, because I usually tear my washi. But those are the two designs. I really like them. I love this kind of checkered graph pattern. And this one came in a black and red, I believe. But I really liked the navy and red. Kind of reminded me of like the 80s. I don't know, something really retro about it. And I thought, I don't have any washi that has this kind of image, so I thought that would be fun. And I've seen something like that, I think, on Baumkuchen too, so. But it had a slightly different illustration and was a different color. Oops, sorry, bumped you guys. But that's my haul. Like I said, I'm gonna enjoy it. Not gonna feel guilty about it. But I will still continue to be aware of what I'm buying and try to keep it on the low spend point. So yeah, I don't know how to usually end my videos, but I hope you guys are doing all right. I hope you guys are continuing to journal. I've got some journal shares for you coming up because I've finished quite a few inserts, so I will definitely be doing some flip throughs. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, just let me know your feedback. Let me know what you guys are up to in your journaling, or if you have any questions about any of these products. If I can find some of these things, I will definitely try to link it below. The stamps I probably won't be able to find specifically, but I know Amazon sells a lot of the Midori paper clips in case you are interested in those. That I can tell you right away is on Amazon. So anyway, I will catch you in my next video. Bye.